55 years since Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, and to mark the date, local civil rights leaders will be hosting a special event. And joining us now to talk more about this is President of the People's Association of Justice, Reverend Shane Harris. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Good to be here. And hello, San Diego.
Hello, San Diego. You know what? You guys are holding the luncheon. We haven't had it for quite a while, have we? Because of the pandemic, I believe.
Well, actually, this is the first annual. This is the first annual convening that our organization, the People's Association of Justice Advocates, the civil rights organization that I founded and I lead, is hosting. It's called 55. It's named after the 55th anniversary of Dr. King. And it's entitled the Scarcity to Sufficiency Lunch, where we're going to come together among elected officials, civil rights leaders, community leaders, and constituents to have a real conversation about the measurement of Dr. King's last pledge to fight poverty in America and where we are while we sit in the nation's fourth largest homeless population.
So Shane, when we have a discussion like this, what is the hope as far as actual tangible things that come out of it?
Well, first of all, there's going to be a number of things happening. I really, want to thank a number of folks who stepped up to make this happen. Attorney John Gomez and the Gomez trial attorneys were very effective in co-sponsoring this with us, and United Way of San Diego County, just a number of folks coming together. I think the idea is that we have the nation's fourth largest homeless population. We have critical concerns. I mean, last year a report showed that we are at roughly 17,000 social workers and workers dealing with behavioral health and mental health issues. We need to expand that at the county level, and we got a number of issues that we need to take on when it comes to our fourth largest homeless population. Nearly 27% of the homeless population is African American, and I think we have a great disparity here that we need to look at. Have a real talk with ourselves in the mirror. Are we living up to the dream that Dr. King died fighting for?
Yeah, when it comes to the homeless issue, it's not a San Diego specific problem, right? Obviously, it's a problem for a lot of places. What do you think is a solution, a reasonable, actionable solution?
What do you think needs to be done first?
Well, I mean, let's just go back to history. I mean, Dr. King was in Memphis, Tennessee to fight for garbage workers, sanitation workers, who weren't getting paid what their fair share was, who were not getting benefits, and so on and so forth, just numbers of issues, and getting injured. And they were not defended. And I think the idea was that he was getting ready to launch this second March on Washington, not based on race, based on poverty. And I think that what we've got to do is get real serious about, is one check enough for every family out there? Specifically get serious about targeting the pipelines. I talk about the foster care to homelessness pipeline. 20% of foster children and youth who exit the foster care system go homeless upon emancipating. So if we target the pipelines, create more transitional resources, expand housing and affordable housing where we can, I think we can deal with this great disparity and ultimately get to the bottom of this. It is a national issue, but we have the fourth largest national problem in this conversation. So the 55th anniversary, I'll give a State of the Movement address, a number of issues I'm going to target, including a number of new initiatives that we're going to be announcing. I'm going to be announcing a new national initiative on how we're going to expand transitional resources for foster youth exiting the system, homelessness initiatives and policy proposals that are going to come out of this. A number of leaders are coming through, including Council President Pro Tem Monica Montgomery Stepp, Council Member Stephen Whitburn, who actually oversees the largest homeless population in the city, and a number of San Diego Unified School District Board President Sharon Whitehurst Payne. So a number of individuals coming together, speakers, honorees. We're going to be honoring Amy Zamudio and Housing for the Homeless. We're going to be honoring a number of other agencies who are doing this work to combat poverty. So I think the idea is, let's put all of our politics aside, perspectives. We got different parties coming to the table next week. Dr. King was about, let's come together and let's get to the root of this problem. And ultimately, poverty has to be the key policy focus of the 2024 election.
And give us just the information again, once again. We'll have it on our website as well, but when it is,
absolutely. It's a free lunch. It's going to be some really good Caribbean food. So for folks out there who want to come, it's free lunch on us. You just go to www.pajmovement.org, www.pajmovement.org, and register. We have a number of folks coming, but the key of this is that I will give my State of the Movement address, like a state of the city, a state of the county, a state of the state, This is the state of the movement. Where are we 55 years
And
later?
we're very tight on time, but so real